Mm-hmm. Oh, what the? Mm. Actually, I don't. Sure. Sure. So, Avison. What is Avison actually doing? I don't think Avison is a real card. Is it? It's not really protecting anything. Maybe it is. It's funny. I'm actually gonna try a gamble. Can I play Flage? Sure. Can I play Bright Glass? Artifact, creature, enchantment. So not really, no. I actually like Mindslaver. Do I like Kaimil? Sort of. There's potential to win the game. Although, for the most part, not really. Sire's probably fine. I want Tooth and Nail and probably Hornet Queen. Oh, this is an insect? Oh, wait, that's not what I thought it was Lion Slash. Never mind. No, I'm not going to play Pantlaza. I wish there were more of these. Surprised there isn't. Well, maybe there are. They just like cost $600 million. Okay. Now what? What is unnecessary? Oh, I don't have Swords of Plowshares. I'm just not a fan of the Red Overlord. I think I just take it out. I suppose I'll take out the Stone Rain. No, I still want the turn 2 Stone Rains. It's just funny. It's been a while since I've done that. I do need to add... Wait. What? The deck doesn't auto-include any forests. It doesn't think there's any... that is correct, right? It just doesn't have any forests in it? Wow. That's insane. Isn't green the most prolific color? It's probably because all of the other lands tap for green and don't actually tap for white. So it doesn't like it, but obviously gonna want some forests in here. There we go. How many lands is that? 39? Could probably go to 38. I know it's like a heavy, expensive deck, but your ramp spells get you there. It's not like you have to play the lands, right? Kind of, most of the deck just finds lands anyways. Esper Sentinel's interesting. So I wanted swords. Chrome Mox? Don't I have to... You have to discard a land, right? No, just anything. I suppose you could get away with this, right? Artifact? Oh, non-artifact. Okay. Which is basically the whole deck. I don't know if I'm close to getting a mythic wildcard. It probably does belong in every deck moving forward, so it would be ideal to push for it. I just don't think I can get it today. Wait, how do I... There it is. Yeah, I'm not... It's not happening today. Who knows, maybe we get lucky. It's a special guest in this set, right? I don't think you can find it out of this set. Alright, we'll do... These have a chance of giving you a straight-up mythic wild card, right? It's not like you have to get a mythic from the set. And then maybe just... Tragic. Yeah, I'm not even close. Rip. Not even close. Oh, the Verge lands. Whoops. I don't think I want this one. Wait a minute. Where were the other Verge lands? Oh, it's just the only one. Okay. It's the only one that's in the colors that I am. This one's fine. This one is also fine. Yeah, I don't want the red-white one. Scute Swarm is another card that solos people. Someone said Teferi's protection should be banned. That was a hot take. Did I add? Oh, excuse me. Did I add? Yes. I want Avacyn to be good so bad. The problem is, unless I'm playing something like Platinum Angel, I don't even like this. And there's so much exile in the format, you probably just can't play it. You probably just can't play it. Oh, right. Right. I don't think I want Split Up. And turn to Stone Rain. I don't know. Like, it's funny to do this to people. Just turn 2 Stone Rain them. And then sometimes that's just good enough to win. But then I just basically created a scenario where I didn't let a game kind of play out because I just blew up a land in one, and I complain that game's end on turn 2. So this doesn't make for good content. Doesn't feel like a Crater Hoof deck? Doesn't have to be. Just Tooth and Nail, Hornet Queen is usually lethal. Sometimes it isn't, but if you have like 2 mana dorks, that's it, boom, just instantly lethal. But we'll see. I'm gonna take out Stone Rain. Probably gonna take out Final Showdown. Farewell might be better, and I'm not even running that. Sure, it's easy to get rid of one of these. I don't really want to get rid of Cyrus 7 Deaths. Could get rid of... Maybe this Chandra's just not good anymore. I mean, it's uncounterable. I'm going to perform the ultimate sin. I think I am. I'm going to take out a land. One, two, three, four, five, six. Nope, we need more. Gonna need more. So let's take out some of these tapped lands, or things. I think I'm actually going to take out the Surveil lands. I'm not looking to play tap lands. Probably gonna have to take out more than that as well. Canopy Vista, Rockfall, Cinderglade, land. All right, I am satisfied. Okay, we're here with Zakama, Naya Control, as is tradition. Trying to ramp into giant scary things, keep the board empty with sweepers, Tooth and Nail, other Tooth and Nail, sometimes a scary Planeswalker, sweepers, already said that, gamble, busted ramp. That's it. That's all. That's it. Let's go. That is it. Those are the words. So Zakama plays, I think, in a higher bracket. If I remember, maybe it's Pantlaza. I think Pantlaza is just better. I haven't seen Zakama in, I don't know, months. I could maybe Splendor this opponent. It's black-white deck. Probably don't care about this, though. Unfortunately. But I have the capacity to do it very quickly. In fact, I can do it next turn, right? 4? Yeah, I can just Overwhelming Splendor next turn. Through a single removal spell. That's kind of nuts. But again, it's a black-white deck. This doesn't cut the cake sometimes. Alright, it looks like if it does work, opponent doesn't have a lot of recourse here. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna play the birds. No, I'm gonna get a... yeah, alright, fine. I was gonna say I was gonna get a mountain maybe, but it's already in my hands. No big deal. Alright. So the game stops until they deal with it. But that doesn't deal with Zakama. Alright. That would be nice to blow up. They should swing with Sorin. I mean, it is 1 life. There it is. There it is. Tragic. So, do I play... yeah, because I am a Zakama deck, I should probably actually play my lands. I was going to say getting rid of it with Valakut, but... Alright, so I have 2 lightning bolts. I will get rid of this right now. And I will also get rid of the Celestius. And if Zakama dies, feel like it's it's basically a 3-for-1. Oh look, it died. So I have... yeah. I was going to say, I have 2 more lightning bolts. I can get rid of the Valkyr next. And then if they kill it again, well, it was another 3-for-1. Oh, good old Zakama. Look at that. Opponent conceded at 25 life, and we are a Naya giant dinosaur. Naya control. What is this? Oh, it's Davriel, okay. Alright. Well, we are green, so beating the busted deals is a thing that can happen. Yeah, look at all this red and white min I have. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, love to see it. Nice. Love to see it. Alright, boop. Oh, maybe I don't, actually. Never mind. Hate to see it. Tragic. Alright, love to see it. So do I play the Ring or Pock? If I play Pock, my opponent really wants to kill it. So they won't play their commander. But I don't have a land, so it's probably just wrong in every regard. This can scan my opponent. Perfect deal. First roll. Nah, it's not the perfect deal. It's not the perfect deal. It's a pretty good one, but it's not perfect. So, do I Primal Command Davriel? I think I do, because they didn't get the discount. So, boom, boom. And then I have Primeval Titan mana, but it's kind of teetering on the edge of having Primeval Titan mana. Okay, again, someone who didn't get the perfect deal. Huge. I should probably let my opponent just draw off that at this point. Can I play this first? No. So, Jetmir's Garden and any old random land. Command Tower. Well, we're about to see why. We're about to see why Hour of Promise is just better. Because you will never swing with Primeval Titan. I can cast Overwhelming Splendor, but I don't really think it does anything against this person. Approach can just straight up win before my opponent has the option to stop it, right? It's just extremely, potentially extremely oppressive here. Alright, can you beat me in 7 turns as a mono black deck? Because I don't think Davriel can. Like, what is Davriel gonna do? It can deny my ability to ever kill them with damage, just infinite removal and stuff, but, like, how do you beat Approach? There's actually 2 in my deck, too. So, this races towards it faster. It's actually less than 7 turns. Nice. Oh, hey, look! A good card. Sweet. I'm not going to play it, though, actually. We're not going to play it. We can play Zakama. And my opponent's tapped out, so... I do get to blow up some of the stuff my opponent's got going on. Like, I can get rid of this thing. I can get rid of the Mind Stone. Or do I just cast the... No, I'm going to get rid of the Mind Stone here. Yep. This is irrelevant. This doesn't do anything. My opponent's just going to sweep the board or kill all my creatures. That just doesn't matter. Alright, they finally got the good one. Okay, they have to either kill me with that now or deal with Zakama. Alright, they let me draw closer to the emblem. Alright, look at that. You're right. We just completely cyberbullied a Davriel there. Bobolas' Citadel at this point is not actually going to do that much, right? My opponent probably even might think that killing this is not worth the time, so they just, like, all it does is deal 9, and that doesn't kill you, so maybe just playing Bobolas' Citadel to find anything that gets you out of this, right? Because this doesn't matter. Now, I would like to blow this up. That would be rather ideal, because it can win the game, but it didn't. It didn't. You've never seen an opponent not get the perfect deal? Or, well, it's actually, I was overdue for it. People usually get the, I mean, there's a pretty good chance of getting one of the good ones, but they didn't get the perfect one first. They got about what I would get, I'd say. Yeah, that Hour of Promise doesn't need a removal spell, but I don't really care about my creatures living. So it's like borderline free to just throw a removal spell at it. I just still convinced that you just run Hour of Promise instead. But I haven't played Titan. We'll see how many times I actually swing with it. I'm going to go ahead and probably say none. Mitch, it's easier to face infinite life gain with non-combat based win conditions? I suppose, but I don't know what those infinite life combos are. You killed it 14 times and then lost the 15th time trying to kill Zakama? Well, if you kill it, you can kill it in response to me casting it in like its own trigger and whatnot, so I think it would be fine. Trying to kill it at least once. I'm also coming to the conclusion my hand doesn't actually work. Yikes. Yeah, my hand's not looking as good as I thought. My opponent did not have a mana rock on 2. Alright, they don't have a land? What? I don't think the game continues if... There you go. Alright, I did not draw anything good here. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is bad news bears. Alright. Okay, this was probably not a good keep. So I can gamble for a land, I can gamble for a land. Can gamble for a land. Do. So it should be Stomping Ground? I'm not feeling too good about this. I discarded the actual perfect card. That's nice. We're gonna tap you, we're gonna do this. We're gonna name white or red. Probably white. And then we're gonna pass the turn. Yikes. Alright. Well, I did stuff. It just wasn't awesome. My opponent did not cast their commander, so leaving up stuff in the face of my only uncounterable spell is pretty cool. Please do nothing again. Oh, huge. Big win, true. Alright, we actually did it. Uncounterable, my opponent's leaving up mono counter spells. Awesome. Love to see it. Yeah, people concede when their commander gets countered. That's true. Yeah, you can cast it twice when the untap thing happens. That's true. Utopia Sprawl in a 3-color deck seems awful? What? No. What? No. You would put Utopia Sprawl in a 5-color deck. What do you mean? If you have forests, you play Utopia Sprawl. It's not even a... Like, there's no question about that. It's... You're just wrong. That's all that means. That's okay. Sometimes we're just wrong, though, you know? Can't always be right. Alright, so I'm sure they have a counter spell. Let's just hope it's not Mana Drain. I gave my opponent a free victory. It was Mana Drain, so I gave my opponent a free victory. Cool. Always fun. Yeah, well, Atali is very, very good at being cast more than once, because it casts, like, ramp spells all the time. Well, I would have gambled for a land regardless. I needed a land. It doesn't matter if the land is a, like, I need it to find a land with gamble anyways. There's no a world where you don't play this in your deck if you have green. That just doesn't. That makes absolutely no sense. Ooh, I can exile this. Well, it's actually not even that amazing. Alright. Yep, nice mana drain. Opponent is full of talent. With their 2 mana, I win the game. So much talent over there. So much talent. Filled to the brim with mana drain talent. Overflowing with mana drain talent. Oh, sweet, it's Edgar. Nice. It's not Ketramos. Interesting. I don't like Vexing Bauble in this format. Not yet, at least. Maybe when it gets to, like, vintage level degeneracy. We're just not there yet. This is, Alright, Overlord, you know what to do. You just won the Pro Tour. Win this game. I hope this is actual Oh, it is! Or it looks like it's actual vampires. That's super cool. I am a happy gamer. I will not attack. Skyclave. Ugh, toxic. Oh, they can actually hit the Overlord. No, they can't. No, they cannot. Never mind. We'll see what they target. If they target the Pock, then I'm gonna just, you know, figures as much. Tragic. Suppose I'm happy I didn't swing. Opponent would just gain the life right back. I'm close to actually casting Zakama, but it's this kind of deck, so who knows? Who knows what that entails? Opponent does the double swings. Love it. Interesting card there. I think I'm going to get rid of my whole hand. I think I'm getting rid of my whole hand. I can't kill this anyways? Why? Oh, it would go up to 5. Whoops. Yep. It went up to 5. I'm dumb. Alright. Lost my stuff. Lost my stuff. Uh-oh. Do I? Yes. There's board wipes in my deck. There's actually a lot of them. Is Akama good enough in this exact spot? I do not know. I'm gonna need to get planes. Okay, let's find out. It probably is good enough. So red. Get rid of you. Oh, I should have killed the Vran first. Am I dumb? Yep, I am dumb. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I should have got rid of this first. So I am dumb. Alright. Another blunder there. Boom, boom, boom. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. This gives me a 4/4 blocker. I can gain life. This has... Does it just always have... How does this work? Hexproof from instance. Alright, so they just get schmieded by this. The schmieding. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Zakama just completely and utterly turned this game around. Even with the double block mistake and killing the wrong creature in the wrong order mistake. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Get dinoed. Man, I love Zakama. Oh, I love this deck. My opponent didn't... My opponent, that was not their commander. Their commander was Edgar. Oh boy, Gonti. It was the first historic Brawl commander you played? It was one of the first I played. I don't think it was the first, though. I played it in Standard a lot. They gave up because they didn't have a board state. That's why. They're just not coming back. They're a vampire beatdown deck with no vampires. Boop. I don't like doing nothing for 3 turns. In fact, I don't think you can do nothing for 3 turns in the Historic Brawl, so... Do I keep this? If it works out, it's good, but it's 3 turns of literally doing nothing. Okay. I'm gonna be stupid. It took me a while to play Omnath. Carvold. Oh, look, it's Utopia Sprawl. One of the best cards on my deck, right off the top. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. It wasn't a stupid decision. It was actually Galaxy Brain. Actually Galaxy Brain. Oh, maybe I want to play this. Alright. I top decked the best thing ever, and then I proceeded to blunder my entire turn. That's typical. Alright. Can't play that. Yeah, that was actually the worst thing I could have done. Wow. That was far and away just one of the worst things, if not the worst thing I could have done. I just missequenced my land on turn 2. I stun locked myself, because this should have been in play last turn, and then Chandra could have killed this. Yikes. That was a colossal mistake, actually. Yep. That was probably a game-ending mistake. Funny how it turns out like that. See what happens when you stumble for an entire turn? See how fast this format is? Yep, I was busy dunking on you, and I decided to punt the game in the process. I'm not even... Yeah, it actually cost me the game. Skipping a turn just cost me the game. I don't know if Zakama can come out of this. It doesn't feel like it can. Certainly does not feel like I have the capacity to get out of this. Suppose anything's possible, though. So I can cast Enchanter... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I can cast a comma, kill these two, and then I... Who knows? Die to infinite removal. Does Mind Slavering my opponent do anything? Can I? No, I can't. One off. Casting this is all of my mana. I suppose it lets me do things afterwards, so whatever. No, it's hilarious how stupid this format is. Do this. Do this. And then just lose Mindslaver to the Liliana. Well, I mean, all my removal's right here. So that's not necessarily true. Most of my deck is removal, because it's ramping for my removal spell in the command zone. So that is not true. Well, got nothing else to do. Alright, we're just done. Yep, I blundered the game. Decided to missequence my lands in turn 2, and the game was over. Good old turn 2 loss, again, by my own volition. I probably win the game if I didn't do that too. I'd just be everything I did would just be a turn faster, and I would probably just be super far ahead by the end of it all. Tragic. Well, I got nothing to do. Do I care about this? Nope. Yes? Nope. Nope. No, I could have swung, actually. It's not like my opponent's going to do anything but cast Gore Claw. I'm not going to cast my Sweeper next turn. Okay, that was pretty nice. So, search and bloop. C5. Hornet Queen. No, we're just going to get Primeval Titan. Probably cast this turn here. I could wait another turn, but it could be kind of sketchy. Okay, I actually drew the Primeval Titan mana, that's funny. But, I mean, this is probably a game-ending sweeper, so nothing matters, yeah. Like, they lost a land drop, and then this cost 6, so just good luck. I have Solitude still, Primeval Titan uncontested next turn, it's just not anything you can do about it. Spelunking and Landfall. There's not many Landfall cards I like, but I suppose Spelunking is alright. I mean, it coming into play and getting 2 untapped lands is not that good in a Historic Brawl. If it was modern. But it's not modern. So I can gamble for a Mana Dork. Does that... No, I think the rest of the hand doesn't do... Well, maybe it does. What is this? Atchterberger? We probably have time. Hello, Sarah. We're doing fine. Fine, just fine. Alright, let's find out. Let us find out. Let's go get the literal best card of my deck. Although, maybe Mox... Chrome Mox might be better. Chrome Mox might be better. I just don't own it yet. So, we can play Besage You. There's no reason to. Let's do red or green. Probably red. I have second green. I have all the white in the world. Yep. Hedge Shredder. Nice. I will get rid of this. So it doesn't work. Mill a different way, opponent. The landfall that gives stun counters. Yeah, well, that sounds like a blue-green deck. You can do anything you want in blue-green. Oh, they found a way to crew. Tragic. Oh, they milled Bolus's Citadel and no lands. Huge. I am going to cast this card. I'm going to go find some lands. That's what I'm going to do. Second red. Do I need more? I don't really need more of any other thing. And if I lose this, it just makes sense to get a red here. Did I have fun playing Pauper? Oh, always. Without a doubt. Wow, we're gonna get rid of our only creature? Just to mill? Well, I mean, you've hit a land, it's worth it. And you hit a land, of course. Yeah. So... let's get rid of this thing, or reset this thing, or what do we do here? Yeah, we're gonna just reset this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, well, screw it. Primeval Titan again. Yeah, Simic is very, very good. That is. That is true. I could have Besage You'd that, actually. Oh, look, it died immediately. Oh, wait, no, maybe not, maybe not. Opponent held priority there. My hopes were dashed. Oh, sweet, they're just done. They're just done. Felt like they were doing everything they wanted to. They lost Bolus's Citadel, though, but, I mean, the cards that they're running probably don't just straight up win. Yeah, like, these cards aren't going to win if this smacked into play on turn 6 or whatever. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then these are gone next turn, most likely. Sweet. Conceding to ramp spells. Love it. We would have been in a pickle if I had gambled away my Utopia Sprawl. Well, we didn't. but we did not. Oh, it's the Balloon Man. Nice. Have I seen the Balloon Man outside of Standard? Did I play the Balloon Man outside of Standard? I can't remember. Alright, this is another hand where it doesn't do anything for 3 turns, and I'm on the draw against a red-white deck, so... is this enough to win the game? Probably not. Oh, come on. You know what? No, out of spite. I'm not going to mulligan. It was historic? Okay. Opponent's out here playing Robber of the Rich. That's funny. Oh, come on. Really? Bro. You can't just do that to people. That's unbelievable. Soul Warden. Mythic Rare Edition. Oh my goodness. Bounty Agent. This is deep. So that's useless. Let's hope Arboreal Grazer gets itself got it. What are we finding here? I don't even know. Rampant Growth? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yep. Where are you? Alright, come on. Alright. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We discarded the card we wanted to discard. This one. Actual perfect. Gamble has been just so dirty. It's been so dirty. Not always, but it has just worked out absolutely perfectly. Alright, nothing in play is worth jollying, but my opponent's going to waste their time doing it anyways. Nice. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They gained 1 life. Never mind. I am dumb. Don't know how to game. Don't know how to game. So, this board is not at all concerning. So, go for it. Well, you can't do nothing. Because then I don't have to cast this. You're going to need to play the game here. There we go. I don't know why they did not play that pre-combat and copy it. Isn't that just better than this for no reason? I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, whatever this 1-mana spell is, it targets only creatures. Kinda tragic. This is why I hate Taplands with a searing passion. Alright, that's extremely annoying. What happens when you copy this? I don't even know. Grim Initiate is very strange. That is very strange. Taplands, if you can avoid them, you should. This format's too fast. You can't stumble early with a Tapland. Like, what I just did is... Man, this sucks. Alright, fine. It's not ideal. It's probably fine, though. I don't know if... I mean, Bounty Agent doesn't deal with it, so... We'll see what happens here. Please don't have a bomb. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I guess it's okay. No, it isn't okay. What am I talking about? Maybe it is okay. Maybe it is okay. I don't know. If I get to 12 mana, I'm close to winning. Arabella's just insane as a last card to have. Please don't top deck anything. You scryed 2 to the bottom. They shuffled back in whatever they just scryed away. Love to see it. Kind of undid their entire Balloon Man turn. They also just didn't get any relevant land at all from doing that, so arguably not worth it. Alright, looks like we're in the clear. They can reanimate Arabella and do it essentially twice with the Extraction Specialist, but that is not actually lethal. Rare wild cards haven't been too big of a deal for me. It's the mythic ones that just utterly stonewall me. Looks like my opponent does see that line. Tragic. There is no punish to this block. Oh, there was a punish. Never mind. Oh, it's not a punish. It just isn't dying. So they can swing with it 3 times now, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tragic. I can play this and then kill all ways of... No, I can't. I can't do that. I can't do that. Sack this, destroy legendary, so that doesn't work. So I need to Solitude Arabella. That's the only thing. Because if I cast Zakama and they kill it, I lose the game. I just have to exile Arabella. I should do it now. For my opponent top deck something disgusting. To bail them out of it. So the food token's looking super useful right now. Hornet Queen doing its best. Alright, huge. We did not lose off the top. Scrying 2 a turn is not the best thing to be doing. I'm gonna just tap this now. They do have a 2-1 first strike, which I suppose triple blocking is fine. No, but then they reanimate it. Maybe I just take 2. Oh, never mind. They named white, so it's actually just a 1-1 still. I can't actually use it. I will take 2. That's okay. I think I'm in a pretty good position. I didn't see how they scryed. Whoops. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So now I can exile the top of my opponent's deck, but it's probably better to not do that. Is that better? No, this has to be better, right? I mean, how does my opponent come out of this? I don't know. No, I couldn't untap my... Yeah, it puts the trigger on the stack and then Bounty Agent kills it, so no, that doesn't work. As we will see right now. See? This is why I couldn't do it last turn. Fortunately, I can do it this turn, though. Yeah, it does untap the lands. I could have done it, but I just didn't. But yeah, I could have done it. Alright, there is nothing else worth killing in response. I'll just pass the turn. Alright, yeah, I'm just done. There's no reason to commit mana to anything on board, because nothing on board matters. If they go to target the prince, I suppose I would kill it. But there's... I could just sit here, right? This is a problem. Yeah, look at that Hornet Queen just absolutely stonewalling my opponent's attacks, even after them reanimating their whole everything ever. Nice. Big when true? Bro, how come we can't use these mastery orbs for mythic wildcards? I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, surely it's in here. Chromox. Come on. Where are you? Nope. Alright, clearly it's in this. It's in here, right? Come on. Nope. Can I buy a pack? Oh, we can buy 3 packs. Oh my goodness. I think I'm still interested in the mythic packs. It's not the most efficient for like collecting stuff, but it can just be a mythic wildcard, right? It doesn't have to be a mythic from the set. So I'm gonna buy one. I can buy one of those and probably 2 normal ones. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Oh yeah, in this thing. Can this even have wild cards? I don't even know if it can. If it can, I don't recall. Neat. Oh, we could play a Johnny. We haven't been playing a Johnny in our deck. We probably can. It's not like it isn't busted. It's not like it's, you know, bad. I don't have a lot of red permanents, but I don't really care. We've never gambled for Flage yet. I haven't gambled for Flage. Oh, the golden ones can't have wild cards. Alright, that's fair. How do I get so many wild cards? Oh, I just play every day. I'm a free-to-play player. I play every day. I try, even the days I don't stream, I'll get like the 4 wins a day, the 4 dailies, the first 4, so I can, you know, accumulate resources. Otherwise, there's no way I could play the game. It is categorically worse than Hearthstone, which is saying a lot, because Hearthstone's come a long way. It used to be Hearthstone was impossible to be free-to-play, but they've made it much, much better. This game, nope. You can't even break down your cards if you wanted to, which honestly is probably a good thing. It means I'm not going to make any bad decisions. Knowing me, I'd be like juggling and I'd look like a goober. Okay, why did I go to this thing? I could drop like Kaimil. I'm thinking this card, it doesn't actually cast any of this for free, but it still draws 2 cards a turn. People like the uncounterable clause, but it itself can be countered, so that's not really a good argument. It's definitely one of the cards I'm not big on. I think in Historic you're doing better things than this, especially in Naya. Just doing better things. And another ramp spell is fine. Another ramp spell's okay. I've not cast Explore yet. Explorer also is kind of meh. I only... Maybe with like 45 lands it's nice. But with like 38, I don't know. I can certainly find a card that's about the same, if not better. Look at all these cards. Yeah, we're not gonna... No Ragavan, no Ragavan. No. I don't want to play Ragavan on 1 and then my opponent concede. I want to like actually play a game. But if you want to play it, you can easily just throw it in here. I'm not in the mood to have those turn 2 games. Or, you know, games that are over in 2 turns. I'm just not in the mood. A Johnny? Whoops. There's not a lot of red permanents, so the 0 does not deal damage. But that's still okay. I think a Johnny, even without the 0, is just... Or rather, without the damage on it, is still just okay. I can't say I'm ever upset to cast it, so... Who knows? What are the other 2-mana ramp spells that are not artifacts? I might just have them all. Like, I want the land-based ramp for Zakama's ability. I don't want anything else. I also don't want Giver. I mean, I do the same thing. I want to make a new Brawl deck all the time. Shoot, I actually don't play the same deck twice that often. So... Alright, Glimpse the Core. Yes, but that's... Can't find it with the word land. Haha. Bloop. We're not playing this. Don't ever play this card. It is bad. That might be it. Oh, yeah, we can play Atali. And we can play Pantlaza. No, we're not playing Pantlaza. Okay, if we play Atali, we take out the X spells, right? Sure. They're also, like, kind of meh X spells anyways. I kind of like the red one more, but I don't really need these. Yeah, we're probably just gaming with Atali in our deck. Just a gamer moment. Escape is interesting. Feels kind of slow. Roxanne is just depressing to play against, but Roxanne happening a single time, eh. No, I don't have enough dinosaurs. There's the red one that discovers. We can play the other card that might just want to be in here in the form of Settle the Wilds. Honestly, I don't think I want a Johnny. There's a lot of times where this might not really do anything. It's also kind of a bad top deck. I believe I can do better than a Johnny. I can do better than that. I think I might actually want Farewell. Although, because Zakama does naturalize spam, Farewell's less appealing. Mirari's Wake? Chat with the Mirari's Wake. Yeah. Well... I wouldn't fault anyone for putting in their deck. I don't know why I'm always off that card. It just feels weird, because it's green. It just feels weird, like, oh, just cast a different kind of ramp spell. But it is the Forsaken Monument of colored cards. You can't hate it, I guess. Doubling your mana is something at 5 that maybe this deck does want to get away with. And yeah, I guess it doubles Zakama's stuff. I don't know why I'm off this card so much. I think it's like $30 in paper. Alright. Nowhere to go but up. Yeah, I don't get to play because I've been talking trash about it. Yeah. I've been banned from it. That's more interesting than a Johnny, I guess. Defense of the Heart's already in here. Just haven't drawn it. Alright, this is one of our nightmare matchups. because they ignore us, except they do a better job of playing solitaire than we do. I'm on the play with this, though, so that's one way to irk ahead. I would probably Solitude a Menadork here. Pock, or no, we're just gonna... Alright, can we stumble, please? Can we please stumble? Please. Stumble. Stumble. Palladium Mirror? Who plays Palladium Mirror? Bro, you had no green mana, and they still just... What? What is this? What is this? Of course, we draw the worst possible thing, too, right? Like, the worst possible thing. Oh, like, land-wise, I mean. Palladium Mirror. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Nobody plays this. I'm upset. I'm upset. Whatever, bro. Whatever. What a clown show. What a clown show. Whatever. Yeah, nice disruption, Beasley. You had all the stuff in the world. But your opponent decided to play conjure Palladium Mirror into their hand from the ether, because they're not running it baseline. But because you did what you did, they just spawned it in their hand. Yep, that's what you get for trying to Solitude a Llanowar Elves. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I might get lost this here. Don't see what that's doing, but okay. This is a truly insane card, and I am all for it. I am actually doing nothing right now, yikes. Uh-oh. Gonna need my deck to calm down a little here. I mean, I guess. It's kind of neat. I don't think it's busted or anything. I mean, it looks like it might actually just die this turn. but there's a landfall proliferate that doesn't vanish. I don't understand. Whoop. Oh yeah, I'm sure in multiplayer, but I mean that's not what we're playing. Yeah, and this probably just never ever goes away in a four-player game. That is not what we are playing here. You can landfall on your opponent's turn? What do you mean? Fetch land. Alright, we're sort of just watching our opponent play the game. I think I'm done with this, yeah. I drew horrendously bad. I don't think our deck is top heavy, we just didn't get there. Just didn't get there. It's been working just fine, just didn't get there. If I was going to get rid of one of these... We haven't had a tooth... Wait. Yeah, no, we have not had a tooth and nail victory. Suppose I haven't felt like I needed one. You know what? There's a lot of times I don't even like foreign clicks. I'm going to drop those two. Could probably drop tooth and nail as well. Nah. Let's run... I guess Stopper. Forceful Cultivator is probably okay. I guess Entish Restoration? Still haven't had a Flage. Tragic. What if I played Idyllic Tutor? We have enough very good enchantment hits. I'm going to play Idyllic Tutor. Heliod's, Mirari's Wake, Overwhelming Splendor. Ooh, sweet. If I don't draw land, I lose. If I do, I win. That's not true. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Yeah. Oh, if I draw land though. Oh man, I just don't want to not draw land and lose a game. We have 2 looks at it. No, we don't. We really only have... No, we have two. We have two. I think I'm going to keep it. We're all in. But even if I do get it, Overlord, 4 mana, and then what? It's not like the Wandering Emperor is doing anything. I think maybe I do mulligan this. Because this is meh, and this is like... This would be good. I have to draw 2 lands, though. Okay, thought about it enough. Well, I guess every commander in the game now just has turn 1 ramp. Kind of tragic. Alright, need to draw a land. I did not draw a land, so... Okay, this game just ended immediately. Cool. Good old Chrome Mox. More turn 2 game-ending plays. Awesome. I'm excited for Chrome Mox to be another one of those cards. Can't wait. I'm not beating Ketramos Filio. Drawing 2 cards a turn. They said they're keeping an eye on Chrome Mox? Huh. Well, it just won my opponent that game before I got to play anything, and it took them 20 minutes to keep their hand for some reason. I don't even think Chrome Mox is... Well, it probably is. What am I talking about? It probably is. Chrome Mox, Dark Ritual, Mana Drain. I don't get it. I don't know why Chrome Mox would be significantly more concerning than Dark Ritual, Mana Drain. Maybe Ragavan is fine, because there's a lot of ways to interact with it. A lot of cards that just interact with Ragavan. And if it's in tier 1 when it's in your command zone, then, you know, everyone's prepared for it anyways. So that one's not a big deal, but... Like, I don't know why the best ramp spell in the game is not green. Every commander ever just has Chrome Mox. Like, okay. Cool. The cycle repeats, I guess. The cycle repeats. Alright. What's our opponent doing over there? What are you doing over there? Thalia? Opponent, you're supposed to play something I can Swords to Plowshares, please? Which I guess will be Thalia? No way you respect a, Yeah, there's no reason to respect swords. You play a second land. Well, this is a turn too late. But I guess it's here. So I would like to play Overlord, but I think just casting anything else would be, I'm gonna Solitude that. We're gonna Solitude that. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna get rid of Wandering Emperor to do it. Good old creature force of will. Alright, well, good old Dark Ritual. Turning games into non-games. Again. Opponent casts the card that shuts out my entire hand, and Zakama can't actually do anything now. Of course I draw the land. It's unbelievable. Alright, yep. Another game, completely decided by Dark Ritual. Awesome. They could have drawn... No, it was better than a land, right? Yeah, I think it was because they needed triple black. So, yeah, that's Dark Ritual. Yeah, I mean, you can keep hands because of Chromox, so if you do blow it up, I imagine people would concede to it. But again, that's just... I don't understand why Wizards wants games like that. That just seems stupid to me. I don't want a game that's over turn 0. Why? Like, why is that a thing? Why are we subject to games being over because my opponent cast Dark Ritual on turn 1? Like, why did they make Timeless in the game if Historic Brawl is just Timeless? The game's over turn 1. I don't understand. How is it appealing? I want to play my cards. I want my opponents to play their cards. I want to play a game. I want to play the game. I want to play things that cost more than 3. How dare I? How dare I? The hot takes are real. I'm gonna... What am I naming? White or red? Probably green? Oh, I'm gonna do red. I'm going to not tutor. I mean, there's nothing to tutor for anyways. I could just Solitude this, actually. I think I'm going to. No, that's stupid. That has to be just not correct. Okay, so I drew a good card here. But, I mean, I really want to play this. Okay, I'm just gonna play it. I'm not gonna Solitude this as percent. Alright. Get rid of... Yeah. It's a bot. No one plays Timeless. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's hard to... It's hard to... Well, there goes that. Whoop-de-doo. Rampant growth. Nah, I'm just gonna get rid of the Esper Sentinel. So Nissa is very annoying for this deck, but it has to, like, resolve. I could have cast it there. It let my opponent draw another card, though. Which doesn't feel right to me. Okay, sure. Alright, so my opponent has... Oh, never mind. I was going to say they had 2 mana, but now they only have 1. I'm going to blow up the... Oh, jeez, why do I keep drawing stuff like this? Green, green. No, I don't know. Just doing this. Blow up the snare. Oh, come on. No. Oh. No. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So Lanzakama is a thing, but I mean, it's just snooze fest blue-white to fairy at this point, so it's not actually a thing. Yep. Gotta love it. Tragic. I can scam my opponent with Scute Swarm. I can scam him with both of these, I guess. We'll see. It's mono green, so. Force of Will on Arena? Bro, it's coming. Don't act like it isn't coming. It's coming. It is en route. Shipped. It's packed and shipped. Opponent did not have a 1-mana ramp spell. That is rather uncommon when you play this. We draw a 1-mana ramp spell 10 years too late. So, Scute Swarm this turn... As it... Yeah, because I drew this too late, it just doesn't make sense to... Opponent acting like they had another choice. Yeah, like rocket science. I don't know why they thought about it. People are weird. People are weird, chat. They're weird. They think when they shouldn't. They think at bannable points. I'm gonna just... deal 2 damage. Hope I don't exile something important. Sure. Alright, what's the one-trick pony got? Sure. Alright, good luck to you, I say good luck. I will probably just crack this now. There's no reason not to, and it's okay. I'll just play out the Gilla Goose. But like I said, Scute Swarm doing a pretty good job at scamming mono green. I think I survive a Crater Hoof as well. Could be wrong about that, though. So it's got 10? Is it indestructible? No, I can kill it with a bunch of scute swarms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suppose it's just an 11-11 with no text. Okay. Hopefully they don't have Beseiju then. I don't know what all these fetch lands are doing in Azusa. That seems weird. Like, they're not Mythweaver Pock, so I don't really like all these fetch lands. You don't want to get in the way of your own card. I think it's black as many as I want, doesn't matter. Primeval Titan still dies to the 11-11, so I can't really swing with it. I mean, I can swing with it, but it'll just die. They can play one from the graveyard? Ah, yeah, okay. So there's a bunch of that kind of effect in the deck. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. You're right. Excavator and stuff. Okay, so... Can I play this first? 4, 5... I actually can. I actually can just play this first. Doesn't really matter, but I might as well, right? Might as well. Yeah. And I guess I will swing here. In case something devastating happens, I would just like to cash this in. Right, and like Scute Swarm gets so many tokens that even if they blow up the Splendor at this point, their board doesn't matter. They're just dead next turn. Yeah, there's deck thinning. That would make sense, but that's not the case with the tapped ones, right? Because you can't stumble in the first 3 turns when you're playing Azusa, or the first quote-unquote 2 turns. Alright, does that win the game? What can I draw to get out of that one? I do not know. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. It doesn't have any text on it, so if I kill it with a spot removal spell, it also doesn't work. Alright, I draw nothing. Alright, yeah, opponent got it. That's sad. Well, that's Azusa for you. Azusa just plays out of hand, plays a bunch of mana fast, and that's it. And of course, they just had the only card in their entire deck that wins the game. Cool. And I don't top deck out of it. No Emrakul of my own, no board wipe, nothing. Because why would I? This is barely keepable. Yeah, that's fine. Good enough for me. It is another matchup that my opponent sort of just ignores me and does a better job at ignoring me than I do them. I was hoping I drew it. Untapped land there. Oh, the medallions are interesting. I could probably play at least the green one. Probably. I don't know. Okay, well. So do I want a 4 or 5? I think I want a 4. Yeah, I most assuredly want one of my 4s. No. Just better here, so. Though there's some decent 5s, I just want a 4. That is notably not my opponent's commander. I can -1, right? Could just -1 here. Is that a good idea? Probably. Doesn't look like a bad idea. And I'm going to play this as a land. I don't think Overlord is relevant in this game, so. Opponent did not have a land last turn. They top-decked one. One has a 1-mana spell. Oh boy. I did not expect that, and that does not seem like too good of an idea, but my opponent did it. Good idea. Good thing we got the Lightning Helix, I guess, but that's weird. I feel like that just doesn't really... I mean, with Sakama, turning it into a land is actually kind of bad, isn't it? I feel like it is, at least. It turned 2 mana into 1. Yeah, I guess it did. Weird. Alright. I did not draw anything good. I'm going to have to swing with this. Opponent doesn't even hesitate. And this game is basically over. Cast Sakama. I can cast Sakama, I guess. I don't know. Guess it's not over. Unless this card is didn't see it coming or something, and it probably is. Does that actually... Wait, no, we have Delighted Halfling, so that should be moderately okay. Should be okay. But now I have to beat this Tatyova with 15 card draw sources. I could have killed it and just let them keep the Titan. Maybe that was better. Okay, they cycle the extra turn. They play the Hydra. And it doubles to 2, 4, 8. I could kill the Overlord. It wasn't tapped. Oh, come on. Can I play this for 3? 1, 2, 3. I cannot. Alright. Well, at least this doesn't have vigilance. Oh, come on! Okay, alright, okay. I was about to say, please! Just give me anything, please! Ah! Give me something, opponent. I need something. Okay, sure. Yep. If that was a protection spell, I would have been so upset. I still am upset, by the way, but I'm just less upset now. Okay, surely the Hydra cannot possibly get a bunch of lands this turn cycle. Surely they do not play 15 lands. One land. I don't know why my opponent sandbagged it, but alright, cool. I like sandbagging things too. Perfect scape shift. Why not? Gotta love the sandbag. So if I didn't... No, it was just always dead. Alright. Just always dead. No, I wasn't always quote-unquote dead, but... My bad. I apologize for not playing around everything ever. I'm sorry, chat. I should have played around every card my opponent had in their deck at the same time. That is my bad, chat. It's my bad. I could have double lightning bolted. Could have double lightning bolted. I have not played Avacyn's Pilgrim yet. Wow. Look at that. Way to go. So far, all the blue-green matchups have been basically auto losses. They're just doing what I'm doing, but better. In, like, every conceivable way. Alright, look at that. We copied the Simic opener in one. I think I'm taking out Balagate Recovery. Although it's not taking up the slot of a land in my deck. So it's not like it's quote-unquote like, oh, I'd rather this be an untapped land in my deck. It's not taking up the land slot, so maybe it's okay. I can gamble for Flare, Cultivate, anything. Getting rid of one of these would be nice. I can maybe... Oh no. Oh no! They probably take Gamble, which is funny. Actually, yeah, please take Gamble. Okay, alright, that works out. Because I would just be gambling for a ramp spell anyways. I have not really had a game where I've had mana problems. So, I mean, I've gotten... I think mana flooded a game or something like that, but... I haven't had mana problems. 38 lands is fine. It's felt fine, at least. Although it's closer to, like... What is it? 42? A bunch of MDFCs. I think this game is probably over. My only chance is they don't exile my hand, I guess. I have mana problems like 5 games? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. If I plug my ears, I can't hear Twitch chat. Duress is a weird decision there. There's nothing I would ever keep that's that would matter. That's funny. Like what would the card I not cast be? That's Duressable. I guess Overwhelming Splendor would not have been castable. I don't even like this Eldrazi. Maybe it shouldn't even be in here. I sure do like watching people play the game. Oh look, I can't cast a spell. On the perfect turn, I would have cast a relevant spell. Wow. Opponent's just so good. Opponent is so good. Orum's Chant on the turn. Why would you even Orum's Chant that turn? That doesn't even make any sense. My hand is 2 Eldrazi to land. Why would you Orum's Chant? What the heck? It's like my opponent knew I was going to draw Primeval Titan. Like, how? How do you do it? Chat, how do you do it? Someone tell me. Someone tell me. No, I don't want to hear about it being lethal next turn. That goes against my narrative. Dinosaur? What? Oh, that's Ollie. I didn't even look what I was playing against. Whoops. Whoop. I think the attack was just lethal. I don't think they cared about Orum's Chant in the graveyard, but yeah. That would also be a reason. Is this... Wait a minute. Oh no, they cast Explore. I was about to say, is this an Atali deck that just didn't play Ramp? That seems basically impossible. Alright, do I cast... Yeah, we just cast this. That's okay. So, Defense of the Heart can actually be pretty good against Atali. Oh, that's probably lights out. Opponent played the only haste threat they had. Tragic. Yeah, I gotta flage that. They have 2 forests still, though. I don't think I'm getting out of this one here. I'm gonna just get rid of the Birds of Paradise, because Atali has a pretty good chance of just straight up killing it. So let's do that, shall we? I can cast Flage at some point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just hope they animate a land and then proceed to not play more lands. Seems like my best bet. But Defense of the Heart is, in a sense, a little bit too slow. My opponent can also just scam a good attack. Wow, they... What? How do you not cast Atali? I feel like you always cast Atali here. This is nuts. I don't think this is a scenario where I can just play defense and say go, unfortunately. Does not look like one. I need Get Lost or something. Yeah, I need something like that off the top, which is probably not going to happen. But yeah, no, I have to sweep the board or I do actually just die. Oh, they didn't run out of lands. They did not run out of lands. Alright, Atali. I need you to behave yourself, buddy. Actually, even if it does behave itself, I still die to them flipping it and then proceed to do nothing after that fact. So, not really too good of a scenario here. Even if I don't think there's anything I can draw. Yeah, there's nothing I can draw anyways. Alright, this game's just over. Yep. It's just one of those games. It's just like the blue-green decks where my opponent ignores me and they're doing things better than I'm doing. Like, my opponent's deck's just better than mine. Full stop. So, that just is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much I could do there. Not much I could do there. Sire of Seven Deaths has consistently felt bad, though. Just never, ever feels like I want it in my hand. And I never really feel like I want to cast it for 7 mana. Might take it out. I like the card a lot. It just doesn't... It's probably worse than Wormcoil, and I'm not running Wormcoil. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably doesn't belong in here. So they're probably not going to take this. But, wow. Okay, that has to be a good sign, right? That has to be a good sign. My opponent took the 8 mana card out of my hand. That's kind of insane, isn't it? Like, wow, that seems completely insane. Well, they might just be mono discards, so it probably just makes sense. I don't know. It probably just makes sense. Reach? What? Opponent had nothing? Okay. Sure. That's unusual. So we can get a 7 or an 8. I'm not a big fan of my 7s here. Okay. I feel like that's a interesting use of resources. Ooh, cool, an Obliterator. Alright, well this is not the matchup where Obliterator will be disgusting, but, I mean, maybe it is, maybe it is. Man, I think my 7s are better than my 8s on average, so. Okay, well that is one of the 7s. Yeesh. I can't block Obliterator, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I draw a land, I can cast Zakama. But then I don't really do much after the fact. Alright, that was an absolutely phenomenal draw. That was actually a huge draw. Dummy huge, as the kids would say. I'm going to deal with it immediately. Because they could have some sack their own creature and draw a card kind of thing. Alright, watch Sire make my opponent lose 7 life, and then do nothing else. Finally have it in play. It is finally in play. Oh my goodness, it worked. It actually worked, chat. It has first strike and... Okay, you got it. It's working. Chat, it's working. I'm not even gonna cast a combo. Okay. Good. Let's... I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass. Tragic. Well, it did the thing. Alright, let's go find some random... You know what? I'm gonna go get Primeval Titan out of just spite for never untapping with it. I'm going to get Mirari's Wake out of spite for never actually having cast it. Alright, opponent's letting us do things. Love it. Usually those 2/1s that block, or that 2/1s that come out of the graveyard can't come back. It's kind of funny. Opponent is not conceding. Crazy. Crazy. Maybe they just like watching it. Toxic Deluge for 12. You're out of your mind. What? Toxic Deluge for 12? Whoa. Alright. Opponent lift the ideas. Alright. I don't think they're getting out of this though. I mean, maybe. If the One Ring killed me, I'm not allowed to be upset. I'm not allowed to be upset if that happens. Alright. Well, opponent, you could have at least... Oh, no, I mean Zakama. Right, I forgot. I could just cast Zakama. Alright. Yep. That's funny, though. We just went crazy. Yeah, they had one of the cards that continued the game. Just doesn't continue it forever. There's no way to give this haste, but that doesn't really matter. That's a funny game, though. Very funny game. I was just complaining about Sire 7 deaths, and there it was, actually not dying immediately. I still don't know if I like it. Like, I just don't like it. I don't like Sire 7 deaths in general. I would almost rather it be a sweeper. Like, I know it stops your opponent from attacking, but like Hornet Queen is going at my opponent at that angle already. And I'm going to take out the less appealing Ulamog, because you never untap with this stupid thing. I think I can just full stop do better things in Sire. Some would say just throw lands in here. Ugh. I mean, I could run some MDFCs. No, I mean, are there any that I like that I'm not running? I don't like Shatter Skull. Spikefield Hazard is interesting, because there's a bunch of things that you'd like to stop on turn 1. O'Hare might have a lot of hits. No, it really doesn't, though. I thought about Escape. I don't like Harmonize that much, though. I think there's just better cards than Harmonize that do, you know, that fit that role. You don't have to play Harmonize. Wouldn't say it's a bad idea, though. I don't think we have... I don't think we have a card advantage issue. That's never felt like a problem. But Escape the Wilds is... It's a card I don't actually get to play that much. Yeah, if your opponent has no interaction, it's good, but that's what I've been saying the whole time about it. Your opponent probably is going to have interaction. If they're out of interaction, then your 7-mana 7/7 wasn't why they lost. They lost because they ran out of interaction. You could have played anything at 7 mana, right? If your opponent's not interacting with your 7-drop. Okay. I would rather my 7-drop be like a huge game-ending threat or something. Something else. I mean, even Hornet Queen. To have a wide board is doing essentially the same. I mean, that's a green card, but... No. Skyclave Apparition's funny. Alright, I'll add a forest. Leave me alone. There's your forest. There's your forest. Okay, we'll put Escape in. When did I pay life? I don't even know. Fetch lands? Oh. Ready Brawl? Is that an emote? The context of saying Ready Brawl sounds weird. Like, you say it at the beginning of a game? Do you say it at the end of the game? Do you say it when you cast your, like, instead of GG? Ready Brawl, that's a weird statement. I like Sire of Seven Deaths in Standard a lot more. Although Standard, you know, it's got a ton of removal. It's just that you most likely are pressuring your opponent's life total throughout the game. So them paying 7 life, excuse me, them paying 7 life could actually matter. Well, we can't Flage Sorin, but I can sort of do other stuff. It's a matter of what this Sprawl is. Actually, this Sprawl is huge here because it can't die. That's definitely one of my better ones. It might actually be the best thing I could have here. Boop. So, red, green, white, probably ugh. We're gonna try white, because we have Flage, could matter. So white, white, red. All I need is a second red at some point. I'm gonna cast Rampant Growth here, and I'm gonna get other red. Because the Kami is technically 2 forests. Alright, I think we're all snuggly wuggly. This card is just nuts. This card is just... Alright. Taste my free forests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, alright. Kami is also a creature enchantment. Discounts the Emrakul by 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Delirium already. Oh, man. Best case scenario. I'm not ramping violently enough. You're not wrong. Although this game, I have been ramping a bit violently. So Veto is part of a combo. Blood Artist is just simply annoying. I think I'm going to... I can technically kill both? Green, 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 right? Float the green. Triple, but... Okay, so red, red... Green, 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 green. We're gonna cast this for a land. Probably Jetmir's Garden here. And then I'm gonna get Flage. Alright. That way I don't mess up my mana. Let's get rid of this. And I can get Flage and play it in this game at this juncture. This is... We're gaming. We're gaming. It's kind of cool that the Kami always gets the same land. Oh, is that true? I don't even know. Does Kami always get the same forest art? I don't think it does. This doesn't look familiar. This does not look familiar. Alright, so... I could just play this. I mean, how do I not play it? It's funny. This is more funny than anything else. Let's see, how do I destroy your life? Ooh, I really can't. Tragic. Oh, opponent, I couldn't even destroy your life. What do you mean? What do you mean? I like, couldn't do anything. Right? None of this was good to cast. My opponent's hand was perfect. Like, it was actually perfect. There was nothing... I just gave my opponent extra... Well, that's not true. I kill these two in combat. These two die. And this stays in the graveyard forever. Okay, so it's actually a bit of a blow. I forgot about that part. All right. But the hand was totally solid. The hand was solid. Now, to be fair, the hand does not answer the 13-13 flyer. So without your commander and the Blood Artist, good luck, but... Alright, yeah, GG. 13. 13 mana with Delirium. It gets the same land image? The border looked funny to me. It didn't look familiar. I thought it got the Kamigawa forest. I'm pretty sure it did. I'll have to go look at one of my older videos. I'm pretty sure the Kami got a different border at the very... Maybe the art was the same. I think the border was... Nighthawk had Death Touch, yeah. So I couldn't really even swing with Emrakul. I don't know. I think that was worth playing out for the opponent. They could also just simply top deck something. I don't think they need Sorin. And there's always the chance that they find it later. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't winning the game next turn, but I did have Atali coming up. And then I also had Zakama to Lightning Bolt spam all of their blockers. So it's... My opponent would have to have drawn extremely well to get out of that. Like, super, super insanely well. And even if they did get out of it, I think it would just be trying to break even. I don't think they'd be getting ahead. Mana with rapid growth. But I'm going to cast this and get the perfect trifecta of snow basics. Look at that. Love to see it. Is there any merit in exiling Ketramos? You have to do it on your own turn, otherwise they draw a card. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Oh man, I can't cast this? That's fine though. That's fine. I think I'm going to not... deal with it. I think I'm actually just going to not deal with it. I can hard cast this later. That's fine. I can stop a single card draw, but then I would proceed to give them a card draw anyways. Very difficult to... It's always the same for it. I don't know. I was going to read that again. I think I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm playing this. Yep. Playing it. And... Again, this single card draw is probably just okay. I suppose at this point I should try to make a move. That does... Oh, that does exile. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of Flash. I mean, their commander's indestructible anyways. Ember of Bones does not see exiled cards, right? Nope. It can steal a Solitude, I guess. It does. So, land... I mean, I don't even know why I care about this. It's a Ketramos deck. Okay, well, I certainly care about that. This is not an enchantment, unfortunately. It looks like they have Swords to Plowshares. Could be a Fatal Push, I guess, but it's probably Swords. Land Ketramos Swords. Herpa derpa derp. Oh, I love to see this. They could have just activated the thing and solituded it instead, but they chose not to. They could have just solituded away the token. Land, please? Okay, thank you. We dodged the exile. I can play Zakama first. That feels inappropriate, because it'll just die. I would rather not. It's just gonna die. I would rather not. This could be completely incorrect, but I can just cast it next turn anyways. I really want to see what this Splendor does. I don't want to commit a second thing in play. Alright, there it is. So now we have to commit the Zakama to what I still assume is a Swords of Plowshares. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so blow up that. Blow up this. Alright, we did it. We actually just did it. I know it looks a little weird to not cast it last turn, but again, I really just want to not commit this, especially if it dies and I can't recast it, and then I lose this and the Splendor in the same turn cycle, which would be a bit of a huge issue actually. So it would be nice to spread them out over a couple turns here, and it worked out. So you can blow that up, blow this up. I probably should lightning bolt this so it doesn't. Yeah, no, I'm just lightning bolting that because otherwise it gets Solitude. Cool. Very cool. We also drew Approach the Second Sun, which does it does beat that deck. Ketramos might actually struggle to get out of that. Unless I exile it with Chandra or my other thing there. The Escape the Wilds doesn't let you win with it. Alright, I'm done. Okay, so Zakama is just as fun as it was last time. The options of cards it has have, I mean, the power level has gone up. Chrome Mox is now in the game, so if you have a Mythic Wild card, just craft it. It goes in every single commander deck. It would have been in here, I just don't own one yet. It definitely, it's just insane, right? It's like your Utopia Sprawl, but every single color has access to it, and it costs 0 mana, so it's like turn 2, excuse me, 2 mana spells are all over the place on turn 1 now. So you probably need things like Force of Vigor, like where you otherwise may have not wanted it. It's just something to take into consideration now. Zakama's ability is pretty good, untapping all your lands. There is motivation to not cast it immediately with 9 mana, because if it dies, you can't simply recast it in the very same turn. You would hope to have something else to do instead of this, but there is... Sometimes it's right to not cast it right when you get to 9 mana, even as uncommon as it may happen. Approach is funny. I liked it. What else? I don't really have much to... I don't think I have much to say. It didn't feel too different from the last time I played it. The power level of your opponents has gone up, even in the like non-tier 1 area. So those turn 2, turn 1 wins, Dark Ritual, Mana Drain, Chrome Mox now even, makes for this to be, like, it just makes this look really stupid. The game is over 10 light years before this comes into play, but I suppose there are a lot of commanders that is the case already anyways, so I don't know what that is much merit in saying. Chandra was alright. The counterspell stuff that you play against is... Like, I don't like Kaimil I don't like Rhythm of the Wild, Domri, the 1 mana, can't be countered green spells. It's really just Cavernous Souls for me. Everything else is whatever. I think there was only 2 decks I played against today that had counter spells anyways. There's an argument that counter spells struggle to stop the extremely explosive fast opening plays from most decks now, especially with Chromox. It's just like Mana Drain is Mana Drain, but the 3 mana counter spells and up, it's hard to get those to matter in games where the game is decided way before that, right? It's hard to get your control thing going. Once you get to that point, sure, it's great, but like, yeah, it's only getting harder to get to that point, and you always have the chance of getting completely annihilated by Cavernous Souls if you're relying on counterspells. So, counterspells in a slightly precarious position right now. Maybe just to a little degree. It's probably not, crazy egregious, but it seems a little sketchy. Also, keep in mind if you exile your Approach the Second Sun, it does not cast from hand, so your second casting of it cannot be from exile with escape. You can do it the first time, just not the second time. I have both of these cards in the same deck on paper. It's a modern deck, and it's not gonna... Yeah, just keep that in mind. You can run the landfall mana ramp cards like Nissa, Lotus, Cobra, and whatnot. I just wasn't doing that. All of my ramp, I really want it to be just putting lands into play. And, I mean, that's what those cards also like. Tireless Provisioner and whatnot, just like you to do that. But I just really want to go super heavy into the land ramp. The less things I put into play, the worse my opponent's removal is. I ended up taking out Sire of 7 Deaths. It does not seem wild. I was about to say wild, like Hearthstone. It does not seem historic friendly. Standard, it's okay, but here it just didn't seem like it was working out too much, working out too well. Same with the newest Ulamog. The ward sacking 2 permanents is not very good. Or ward pay 7 life. It's just not really good, especially when I'm not pressuring a lot of what my opponent's doing. I'm just trying to ramp, sweep the board, cast a removal spell here and there, disruption with Force of Vigor type things, and try to, explode out with Sakama or something. So I don't really want to play a bunch of creatures, right? Again, even with the sweepers, I just don't want to do that, so that's why the landfall creatures and whatnot are not in here. Scute Swarm is still a scam card. You can just play this at any point. Your opponent doesn't deal with it. You don't have to sweep the board because Scute Swarm is a 35/35. So I think this one always makes sense, at least. And that's really about it. If you want to play a slow, extremely creature-light style Naya deck, this is about what I would do. You could probably even play less creatures, too, if you really wanted to. Like, Hornet Queen could just be another board wipe. Instead of sort of stonewalling your opponent's creatures, you could just play a sweeper in this spot. Especially when I took out Craterhoof, it's no longer as scary, because I can't tooth and nail this in Craterhoof and give everything, my mana dorks or whatever. +6/+6, or +5/+5 and whatnot. But yeah, Hornet Queen doesn't really need to be in here. Primeval Titan, I did actually untap with it, so that's pretty cool. I did untap with it, but if there's not a lot of stuff for your opponent to throw removal at, when you go to cast this, it's probably gonna die. If it wasn't already gonna die in basically every game, anyways. So Hour of Promise, yet again, probably better than this, at least in my opinion. And yeah, that's it. So let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See you, chat. GG's.